Doctors say a condition affecting millions of women every year often goes undiagnosed, and it can also have a major impact on fertility and your long-term health.
In this week's Health Smart Report, our Amy Lutz shares one local mom's journey with PCOS and why doctors say recognizing the signs early can make all the difference.
Halloween, freaking out.
For Alanna Lentz, bringing her own child to the park once felt like a long shot thanks to PCOS, or Polycystic Ovary Syndrome.
A year after I started trying to have a baby, it was confirmed that I had PCOS, which then meant I had to go through the fertility process. It took us about 5 years to have our baby.
The World Health Organization calls PCOS a major public health issue, affecting nearly 13% of women of reproductive age, with 70% of them going undiagnosed.
It was 5 years of different doctors asking different questions, different tests to make sure that everything was working and doing what it needs to.
Dr. Melanie Ohalski says PCOS can look different for everyone.
PCOS is one of the most common endocrine disorders that affects young reproductive age women. Not all women with PCOS will look and present the same way. Okay. But at the core of the diagnosis is irregular cycles.
Along with irregular periods, other symptoms include acne, weight gain, or excess hair growth. Getting a diagnosis early is critical because it can lead to more serious health risks over time.
When someone goes months and months and then years without getting a regular cycle, that does increase their risk for uterine cancer. Women with PCOS are more than twice as at higher risk for developing uterine cancer because of that.
And because it makes ovulation unpredictable, the difficulty Alanna experienced getting pregnant is common.
At the end, we got what we wanted out of it, and so I'm like happy I went through all the hoops, and I never gave up, but there are a lot of hoops, and find your support systems and find those networks of people, use the online resources.
Proving that with the right care, there is hope on the other side.
What's happening?
The good news is that for most patients with PCOS, there is a fairly straightforward solution. If you suspect you may have PCOS, doctors can check your hormones and perform an ultrasound to diagnose it. With your Health Smart Report, Amy Lutz, Fox 43 News.